according to a Newton's third law.
For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction, which is shown by this formula. In rocket propulsion, the principle of action and reaction, or the Newton's third law, is very important. This law explains the generation of thrust by a rocket. Now, to see how rocket engine works, we can do a simple experiment using a balloon. Air trapped inside the balloon pushes out the open end, causing the balloon to move forward. The force of their escaping is the action. The movement of the balloon forward is the reaction, predicated by Newton's third law of motion. The distance that a balloon will travel is related to the amount of air trapped inside the balloon. When it is released, the distance a rocket will travel is related to the amount of fuel trapped inside the rocket engine and the proportions of that fuel. The speed of a rocket depends on thrust compared to the rocket's weight. The faster the speed at which propellant is thrown out the back of the rocket, the faster the rocket can travel. The propellant is a measure of how fast the propellant is ejected out of the back of the rocket. A rocket with a high specific impulse doesn't need as much fuel as a rocket with low specific impulse. The higher the specific impulse, the more push you get for the fuel that rushes out, or in other words, specific impulse determines how much fuel you have to use to get a good push. Specific impulse is a change how much more push accumulates as you use that fuel.